At first glance, the 2026 Kia Seltos might look like a simple refresh, a slightly sharper design, a few updated features, maybe a cleaner interior layout. The kind of update we've seen many times before. But that first impression is misleading. Because what Kia has actually done here isn't small at all. It's calculated, it's strategic, and in many ways, it's transformative. Instead of making loud, obvious changes, Kia focused on the deeper experience. The parts of a car you don't always notice immediately, but feel every single time you drive. And that approach could be exactly what gives the 2026 Seltos a serious advantage over its rivals. Because while competitors are busy chasing bigger screens and flashier designs, Kia is quietly refining the fundamentals. And when a brand gets the fundamentals right, everything changes. Now let's start with the exterior, because yes, it does matter. The 2026 Seltos carries a more confident presence than before. The lines are sharper, the stance is wider, and the overall design feels more planted on the road. There's a stronger SUV identity here now. It looks less like a crossover trying to fit in, and more like a vehicle that knows exactly what it is. The front fascia feels more assertive, with a bolder grille design and sleeker lighting elements. The LED signature is more modern, more distinctive, and easier to recognize instantly, even at night. Around the sides, subtle refinements in body sculpting give it a more premium look without overcomplicating the design. And at the rear, the lighting design ties everything together in a way that feels cohesive and upscale. But here's the truth. The exterior is just the introduction. The real story begins inside. Because this is where Kia made its most meaningful upgrades. Step into the 2026 Seltos, and the first thing you notice is not a single feature, it's the atmosphere. The cabin feels calmer, quieter, and more refined. There's a sense of balance here that wasn't as strong before. Kia has clearly invested in improving cabin insulation. Road noise, engine vibration, and outside disturbances are much better controlled now. In city driving, the difference is noticeable. But on highways, it becomes even more impressive. The cabin stays composed. The noise stays outside. And that creates a driving experience that feels closer to a higher segment vehicle. Then, there's the seating. This is one of those areas that doesn't get enough attention, but makes a huge difference in real-world driving. The seats in the new Seltos offer better support for your lower back and thighs, which reduces fatigue during long journeys. Whether you're stuck in traffic for hours or cruising on the highway, the comfort level remains consistent. The driving position feels natural and intuitive. The steering wheel, pedals, and controls are all positioned in a way that feels effortless. You don't have to adjust yourself to the car adjusts to you. And that's a sign of thoughtful design. The rear seats continue to be one of the Seltos' strongest advantages. There's generous legroom, good headroom, and enough width to comfortably accommodate passengers. For families, this matters a lot. It's not just about fitting people in. It's about keeping them comfortable throughout the journey. Now look at the dashboard. Kia has taken a more minimalist approach this time. The layout is cleaner, more organized, and easier to interact with. Instead of overwhelming the driver with too many elements, everything feels purposeful. The central infotainment display is larger and more responsive. The interface is designed for real users, not tech experts. It's simple, intuitive, and quick to navigate. You don't need to spend time learning it. It just works. Behind the steering wheel, the digital instrument cluster provides clear and useful information. Speed, fuel economy, safety alerts. All presented in a way that's easy to read in any lighting condition. It adds a modern touch without becoming distracting. Material quality has also improved significantly. Soft touch surfaces are placed where you interact the most, on the dashboard, armrests, and door panels. Even the harder materials feel more refined due to better finishing. Nothing feels out of place. Nothing feels cheap. And that consistency is what creates a premium impression. Practicality hasn't been forgotten either. There are smart storage solutions throughout the cabin. Cup holders, door pockets, center console space, all designed to be useful in everyday life. Charging ports are conveniently located for both front and rear passengers, making it easy to keep devices powered. Ambient lighting adds a subtle sense of comfort during night driving, while the climate control system is efficient and quick to respond, cooling the cabin rapidly, which is especially important in hot climates. The audio system has also been improved. Sound clarity is better, bass is more balanced, and overall listening feels richer. Whether you're listening to music, podcasts, or navigation instructions, everything sounds more refined. Now let's move to performance. And this is where Kia's philosophy becomes very clear. Instead of chasing extreme horsepower numbers, the focus is on balance. Because in real-world driving, balance matters more than raw power. The gasoline engine options are tuned for smoothness and efficiency. Acceleration is linear and predictable, making it easy to drive in city traffic. There's no unnecessary aggression, just controlled, confident movement. The engine remains quiet under normal driving conditions, and vibrations are well managed. For markets where diesel engines are available, the Seltos continues to offer strong torque and excellent fuel efficiency. This makes it ideal for long-distance travel and highway driving, especially in regions where fuel economy is a major concern. But perhaps the most exciting development is the potential introduction of hybrid technology. While not fully confirmed, industry signals strongly suggest that Kia is preparing to bring electrified options to the Seltos lineup. This could include mild hybrid systems, or even a full hybrid variant. If that happens, it would significantly enhance fuel efficiency, while also improving driving smoothness in stop-and-go traffic. And importantly, these systems are expected to be self-charging, meaning drivers won't need to rely on external charging infrastructure. That's a major advantage in many parts of the world. Driving dynamics have also been refined. The steering is light at low speeds, making it easy to maneuver in tight urban spaces. At higher speeds, it gains enough weight to provide confidence and stability. The suspension setup has been tuned to absorb road imperfections effectively. Whether you're driving over rough patches, speed bumps, or uneven surfaces, the cabin remains relatively stable. You feel the road, but you're not disturbed by it. Different drive modes allow you to tailor the driving experience. Eco mode focuses on efficiency, while sport mode sharpens throttle response for a more engaging feel. These aren't gimmicks. They actually make a difference. Safety is another area where the 2026 Seltos shows clear progress. The body structure has been reinforced to improve crash protection. Stability control systems have been refined to handle emergency situations more effectively. And then, there's the advanced driver assistance systems. Features like lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, forward collision warning, and automatic emergency braking are expected to be widely available across variants. But what makes Kia stand out is how these features are implemented. They're designed to assist, not overwhelm. Simple alerts, clear feedback, easy controls. That's what real usability looks like. Now let's talk about value, because this is where the Seltos could truly dominate. If Kia manages to keep pricing competitive, the 2026 Seltos could easily become one of the strongest options in its segment, because it offers something that many rivals struggle to balance: design, comfort, technology, efficiency, and practicality, all in one package. And that's not easy to achieve. From a global perspective, this vehicle is built with multiple markets in mind. In the United States, it fits perfectly into urban lifestyles with its compact size and easy drivability. In Europe, fuel efficiency and hybrid options align with stricter environmental standards. In the Middle East, durability and comfort are essential, and the Seltos delivers both. In Asia, where value for money is critical, it offers a strong combination of features and affordability. Very few vehicles manage to adapt this well across different regions. But the Seltos does. and that's what makes it special. Stepping back, the 2026 Kia Seltos represents more than just a new model. It represents a shift in how Kia approaches the market. This is no longer a brand trying to prove itself. It's a brand that understands exactly what customers want and knows how to deliver it with confidence, with precision, and without unnecessary noise. So the real question isn't whether the 2026 Seltos is better than before. It clearly is. The real question is this the moment when Kia starts leading the segment instead of following it? Because if these upgrades deliver in real-world conditions the way they promise on paper, then the answer might already be yes. And here's something most people aren't talking about yet. If Kia combines this level of refinement with long-term reliability and competitive pricing, the Seltos could quietly become one of the best-selling SUVs globally, not because of hype, but because of trust. Because at the end of the day, that's what truly matters. Not just how a car looks, not just how it sounds on paper, but how it fits into your life, day after day, drive after drive. And that's exactly where the 2026 Kia Seltos seems ready to win.